on guitar, what should I be practicing? And the answer is, it depends. There's about 4 buckets that you could be practicing in, which are sort of technical stuff, scales / theory, technical pieces / theory, and then just, songs that you enjoy listening to that you want to be able to play, right? And it all just depends on where you really want to get to, what you should be practicing. So if you want to sound like Slash, you're going to practice something very different to if you want to sound like Joe Pass. Like rock and roll, you need 1 scale. Hardcore jazz, you need all of the chords. And so what I would recommend is that you figure out where you want to go, which sort of end of the spectrum you want to end up on. And then you just work backwards in like big increments. So if you're here, you're like, I started playing guitar a week ago, I can kind of do a G shape. And you want to end up like Slash. You're like, well, I got to learn all of my chords, I got to learn to solo, I got to, be able to do bends and stuff, and I got to be fast with my fingers. Great. Last part is learn to solo. Part before that is all the chords. Part before that is bend. Part before that is learn to play some of the chords. Part before that, And you just do it in those big chunks. And then, once you've written down all of these big chunks, then you can sort of just start to break it up into small chunks, but only for like that segment. Because you don't actually know what you need to know from here to here. But you do know what you need to go from here to here. Like, for you to go from, I don't know anything, to I know, like, the 6 chords that are in Sweet Child of Mine, right? There are 6 steps. For you to go from, I can play a pentatonic shape to I can sound like Slash, you just don't know, right? Same thing with jazz. You'd say, okay, Joe Pass is here. I need to learn to solo. I need to learn all the chord shapes. I need to learn basic chord shapes. I need to learn basic soloing. I need to understand jazz, and I need to just be able to have good technique, right? You don't know what all of the chord shapes are, and you don't know what it is to solo. But you do know what kind of the basic techniques are, right? Right hand does this, left hand does this. Easy. That's what you work on. But then at least you've got a plan moving forward for how you're going to just keep up all of the things that you've sort of planned out. Next question.